Playback button there. Hello, hello. Gotta load up the file, of course. Rearrange my windows there. Should be all fine and hope your day's gone well. It seems to be. Woo, I did see it freezing on my thing there. Hopefully that fixed itself. No idea. It seems to have recovered fine. It looked like it had actually crashed for a split second. Just watching. Because I saw the video stuttering on my little preview thing. So give that a hot second. That wasn't... Because it's one thing if it's lagging on my end, on the, you know, through the laptop. It's a completely different story when I look over and I see it's processing not well enough. Computers might need an update. You never know. Just a little one. They're all here now. So we're still looking for artifacts. Got a whole bunch of things to go through. Alright, yep, we got you. I forget how the charge shot doesn't do the trick there. And that'll do just fine though for the space pirates. I did see it's telling me it's not giving me a warning that it's not maintaining enough video to maintain smooth streaming. It's hard to tell on my end. But I know why it wasn't, because the OBS itself wasn't handling it too well. But I don't know, is it still going smoothly? Do I need to reset real quickly before we progress any further? Not entirely sure. Like I said, it's incredibly hard for me to view it because I have to view it on a lower quality anyway, and it's trying to play a video at the same time that I'm uploading, streaming, so everything tells me it's fine otherwise. So is it just audio? Like, is the video still going? Like it did, there was a big hiccup. That was just through OBS side. I might just go... Yeah, because it's telling me poor. Let me just try to reset the whole thing. So I'll be back. And do that all over again. Okay. So that should be coming back. YouTube has a weird way of keeping me up to date on our side. But I'm hoping that now is fixed. Hoping now that that is all good to go. Yes. Because I did see, like, OBS had a small problem. And I was like, that's weird. It's part of the perks sometimes. So hopefully that'll be all the problems today I have. Wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't though. So the laptop side of things, the video driver crashed. It managed to recover itself, but I was like, I'm like, you're not supposed to crash during this, you know, the emulator stuff. That's usually one of your stronger points. I might need missiles to kill that. Didn't really want to, though. But good to know. Charged eye shots definitely aren't doing the trick against turrets. I know Wave Beam will do the trick. Power Beam does the trick. Plasma Beam does the trick. Missiles, too, but everything else apparently just not very effective. There we go. So, we're gonna go some more artifact hunting. We do need to find where a Phazon suit is. That's That's a necessary item. We don't know if anything else is necessary yet, but for sure we need to find where Phazon Suit is. True story. Happy birthday to the mother. Okay, we need super missiles. Because that's an artifact. Great. Alright. But happy birthday to you. Here we go. No. Just, yes, there we go. Here we go. Oh gosh, okay. Right. 2 missiles and a charged beam. See if it's all the way fully charged. No, it really does require 2. Alright. They say nothing good comes of the COVID-19. Show them what for. Right. Aha! Weren't expecting that. Nice beam to the face. There we go. I just gotta wait for the others to fall down. Perfect. There's that. Alright, I don't need to do speed boosting yet because I have to scan. Gotta look at the thing here. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see. Trying to think. Don't think much is new here. My foot's feeling better at the very least. Able to walk around and do stuff. So that's progress. Does feel good to be able to do stuff like play Pokemon Go. Whoops. Technically didn't want to fall down, but that's fine. Just get to go this way instead of do the cool way of getting the monitors to fall down so I can jump on top of those. Tiny details. Like, my legs feel like, I don't know, they feel jittery still because I didn't really walk around for like really 2 days. So, okay. So they get a little anxious because they're used to being more mobile than one would think. Especially since I typically do go out mornings and evenings to do, you know, some sort of Pokemon Go work. It's not always that I just don't go out and do Pokemon Go. That'd be weird. So we'll get back into my usual way of life. There we go. Yes. Yes, give me my monitors. Alright, perfect. First time, every time. Little hiccup there, but that's okay. Almost ate my input. I am going to do just a little safety save here. Get that on its way. And moving on. I have been playing a new game on my computer called Genshin Impact. There was just enough lag there when I grabbed that item and was walking towards the edge that it ate my jump input. So that's what happened there. I just straight up... And the thing is that you can't do a second jump unless you've done the first jump. So that just didn't work out as well. Although, to be fair, I don't know if that's the emulator doing that or if it's because the driver crashed and it's a little confused as to what it should be doing. We'll work through it. We'll get through it, slowly but surely. But yeah, I've been playing a new game recently came out called Genshin Impact. Available on PC, smartphones, and the PS4. It got a bit of press notice because a lot of gamers thought it was going to be a Zelda clone, which, to be fair, incorporates some things you would expect. It's an open world type of game. You can pretty much climb up everything. I should use the plasma beam for this because this is better. Stupid boxes. It has a cooking system, but it is different from Breath of the Wild's system, at the very least. But it got a bit of a bad press because a lot of gamers were like, oh, like the tech demo just shows it's basically Breath of the Wild. But I've been playing around, like in the prologue chapter of it, if you will. And honestly, it really isn't a clone of Breath of the Wild. But it's free to play, so that's good news there. True story. Alright. There we go. Eventually, we'll explode what we need to explode there. Oh, it's just missiles, isn't it? Yes. Right. To be fair, so it's a... I know the company at least is like Chinese based, so a lot of people were like, oh, it's just Chinese. And I'm like, look, a Breath of the Wild clone is perfectly acceptable because there's not a lot of those. And it, like I said, it honestly, like, Genshin Impact is not like a straight up clone of Breath of the Wild. It's definitely more... I'd say it's more closer to Skyrim than it is to Breath of the Wild. Like, it has elements of Breath of the Wild, but not just a straight up clone. Because one of the things that also has is it has like a wind glider mechanic involved where you can slowly glide back down. Which at least that is pretty much a straight up copy. Right? They can do what they want. And because it's Chinese, like, the Chinese don't know what copyright law is. That's just a thing that other countries do. That's not something communism would partake in. Genshin Impact. Genshin. And then Impact. But it's a free game. If you want to play it on PC, I think you have to go through their website, which if you just Google it, should be just the first thing that just pops up there. Woo! Oh, we forgot to actually see what the item was up there. I can't see it. Hang on. But we do want that item. Okay, it's just missiles. Righto. Righto. Grab that. Do need those. True story. Oops. That would be the wrong button to press. There we go. It's also got, like... So you have, like... The other thing with, like, Genshin Impact is that it has... right, hang on. Forgot I'm doing this the correct way through life. So I gotta take care of these pirates to make my life a little bit easier. But it's got, like, you have, like, party members in a group, so you won't play as just one character. You'll start off, like, with just the one character, but then your party will slowly grow in size. You'll have, like, an archer in the team. You'll have, like, mages. Kind of basically what you would expect from, like, the fantasy realm. Alright, it's just missiles, so we don't have to do the thing of unlocking... the middle barriers. That's the good news. So we'll just keep on going. Yes! Here we go. So we want to go down here first. We're going to go take a little dive. And just hurry along here. Is this the right way? Hang on. That doesn't feel like it's the right way. It should be, because the rest of the world is that way. Maybe I'm just not used to taking this path specifically to get to Gravity Chamber. Wouldn't surprise me. Perfect. Walked through all of them. Oh, I should have seen what was down below first before making that jump. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's just missiles. Righto. Let's get back up to the top here. Figure out... Oh! Hello, little adolescent Metroid. Now's not the time. Alright, hang on. It's slightly invincible. Much better. Alright, we just need to take care of some, you know, some stalagmites? Stalactites? I never remember which one it needs to be. Can I just make it? Nope. Alright, we do have to go shoot down some rocks. The other thing, like with Genshin Impact, is that it's eventually coming out to the Switch. Which I'm like, oh, it does also, it'll support co-op mode. You just have to play the game quite a bit to get to it, to get the co-op mode unlocked. But it can do cross-play as well with other platforms. And it has cross-progression, so like if you have it on both PC and smartphones, you can play on one and play the other just by linking up the different accounts. Definitely, I'm definitely like, it's much easier to create an account on the PC first and then try to link up. I was trying to grab that energy, but that game was just saying no to that. Yep, just a little too close. It's a really difficult grapple beam jump. This is one of the most difficult ones in the entire series, because you have a very small window to get to that point. But yeah, and it's completely free to play, so nothing wrong with that. You have to finally go through this door, all for nothing. But we've never had power bombs and plasma beam at that specific point. That was a first time for everything. But yeah, no, it's a beautiful open world type of game, and I'm like, it's actually like, it's not just a straight up copy clone. It's got a lot of. I might as well grab these because I worked hard to get all the way up here for them. I might as well. Just can't be any more disappointed in myself than I already am. There we go. Just walk through this nonsense. But yeah, I might do like a little video just to show it off a little bit, because I'm like, it's actually a decent game. It also has elements of, what is it, gacha? It's got like a character roulette kind of thing where you can get more characters by spending currency, real or otherwise. Yeah. It's like, well, sucks to suck. Like, it's quite possible you have to wait for a second wave of things to get through. Should I have taken that path? I can't remember. I can't remember if I need to take... No, that path I think takes me back to where it needs to be, so I want to be in this section. Take it! Yeah, and I'm... like, it is what it is. Those are more missiles down there. Good. Go up this way. We do need that, however. Thank goodness we've got the items. And they're doing much better now. I did mention it very briefly, like at the beginning of the video, but that was just before I figured out that something went wrong with OBS, my little streaming thing. So, but yeah, they are doing much better. Been doing some walking around and whatnot, so the problem seems to be all solved and ready to go, which is good news. Like, my legs are a little bit jittery still, because I typically do like walking in the morning and evening times strictly for Pokemon Go stuff. Yep, don't overwalk too much, just the basics. That's all I've been doing. Is I didn't go for like the full morning walk like I usually would. Just went out just to get the basically dailies for my Pokemon Go stuff, and then bounced out. So just, yep. Oh, I can't believe that's the first time I've ever missed that. Just trying to jump around, and it doesn't want me to do it. But yeah, my legs were a little It's still a little bit jittery, but at least I've got some exercise down for them, so they're feeling better. Because they like, I've been doing, you know, you do a lot of walking around, and then you suddenly stop. You're gonna be like, oh no. Legs are gonna get highly uncomfortable. Like, nope, need to be out there. Whoop, whoop, stop it. Stop it. I got the little... Fortunately, I triggered to these little guys. Here we go. So we're still... We did grab one artifact. We know where another one is, but we need to go grab super missiles, which is unfortunate. Because those can be anywhere. Don't need those. I switched to plasma beam because you have to use plasma to melt the ice there. Alright. I don't have the heat ray, the thermal visor. Which is unfortunate because I actually wouldn't mind doing the TARDIS boss. Like, I do have power bombs. I have the plasma beam. I have all the good stuff. There we go. Okay, another artifact. So we found 3 artifacts. We managed to acquire 2 of them. Oh, I really need super missiles now. So I'm going to face TARDIS here. I don't think X-ray works too well. I've never actually tried it. Oh yeah, that definitely doesn't work. Luckily we have plasma beams, so it'll go better than trying to use wave beam or power beam. Oh, I didn't get away in time. Not to mention we have some power bombs. There we go. I wish I'd found another power bomb drop. That would have been nice. But we do have normal bombs. I won't say no to that. True story. Can't forget the energy tanks. That's true. There we go. Just gotta concentrate to get all these shots landed. Listen, as an old person myself, I can attest that reaching... Woo! That was a weird hiccup. I've never seen that before. Everything's good, though. Ah. Silly ice. There we go. Just wait for him to do his thing here. Good time to grab some water at the very least. Here we go. Wiggle, wiggle. There we go, yes. Like, I know it's true. Like, after my Wheel of Time videos, like, everything I say is completely true. Those stupid rocks are blocking my charge shots, and I am not happy. I don't deserve that kind of hatred. Right? Technically, it probably was, because it was up against that wall when I was rolling for my life. It's technically not a wall I can go up against. There we go. And the fuzzy snow, indeed. Oh! Well, he got quickly rolling. Let's see if that power bomb does the trick. We won't actually know until we see him again. Alright, since I can't lock onto him, gonna take that as a no. So we just gotta do this manually. I'm okay with him shooting rocks at me. I just don't want him to do the ice. I think I'm actually just too far for some of these attacks to land on him. See, we don't want him to do that. So the screen's gonna shake around for a bit because it's very hard to aim. Because we're just trying to hit that big rock on top. There we go. Alright. Won't be triggering my own motion sickness. Yep, it's fine. It's fine, I've got the energy. It's difficult because I'm on this little slope, as you can see. And I want to be prepared immediately for when he goes to full crazy mode, which is the roly-poly. Whoops! Whoops! Deploy! Alright, well, he's not dead, which is not a good sign. Motion sickness is real. So sadly, Power Bomb did not do what it was supposed to do. So we do this the slow way. Okay. That can happen. True story. True story. There's like some games which do like they'll do like the head bob motion, which I'm like, nope, I have to turn that off. To be fair, it was also faster than the normal way I'm supposed to defeat that, even with the heat visor. So, not wrong about that. Oh no, nope. I gotta collect you so I can get out, though. Righto. Where's my way out here? Where's my... There you are. There you are. So the only thing left in this whole world is that one artifact, I think. I think we've got everything else. We just gotta find where super missiles are at. And trying to think... we could go back to Magmor Caverns. We definitely have stuff to go there. Phazon Mines is definitely an option. As sad as it is, it's definitely an option. I wouldn't be surprised if there's at least a couple of artifacts hidden there as well, given that we've only found half of the ones we need to currently beat the game. So, good news, bears. Come here, little birds. Beetles. Beetles are birds. Phazon eventually. We want to make sure Magmor Caverns doesn't have. Because if that has super missiles, and it's not too far off... Oh, I forgot, don't use Charge Beam for those little electric balls. If you use Charge Beam, they'll fly towards you. Because, I don't know, they can't resist a good Charge Beam. Something like that. So we gotta have to make sure not to charge. And I typically, it's out of habit, I charge my shots when I know like a door's upcoming. And I can just hit it. Or just completely miss, that's an option too. Use a normal shot, I guess. But yeah, Phazon for sure. There is also, there's some areas of Chozo Ruins, of course, that we could go into as well. A little bit of, like, of, whatchamacallit, Talon Overworld as well we can explore. But unless we find, like, a good number of artifacts pretty quickly, there's a good chance Phazon Mines is going to be a strong answer to go with. But we'll tackle options one step at a time. The good news is at least if I try to go into Phazon Mines, I can get back out pretty quickly with all these upgrades I do have. So it's not like a complete waste of time. Just jumping around because I can. There we go. And Chozo Ruins, like, we have to go, if we want to go through the front way of Magmor Caverns, we have to go through whatchamacallit. Oh, you know what I could have done, which would have been smarter, was just take the elevator back. Yeah, because that would have placed me at the elevator I wanted to be at. I'm a dum-dum. I don't always think these things through. Especially since I didn't have to go checking for other items. Like, it's just... Anyway, do a quick little lava bath here. That's okay. Perfect. All clean and ready to go. That's how you get rid of the... True story. Oh, it is much easier on my tired little legs. Walk through the fire. Alright, yep, that's fine. Game actually wanted to hiccup there, but Perseverance said no way. Alright, let this guy be alone. He's fine. There we go. Not a problem. Alright. So we're gonna do this little puzzle thing because we can. I like to get rid of that guy because it's really hard to get to that platform without accidentally getting knocked into the lava. Just a little something to do there. There we go. So we have a little bit of downtime as we do this puzzles and trapezing around. I'm hoping because those guys are there that there's not going to be any of the little crawly monsters that are going to be on the spider ball tracks. You'll see what I'm talking about if they're there. There we go, just roll through here. Yeah, I'm trying to think, other than Genshin Impact, nothing else entirely new going on in my life. Was mostly just relaxing. Did get some videos done at the very least. Like, not much I could do. Nope, doesn't look like any crawlies on the spider tracks, which is good news. We get to play a little bit risky. And just go up here. Everything's fine. Like, it looks scary, but it's not terribly so. If you know what you're doing, it's gonna be okay. Go this way. And then this way. And then roll down the hill. Go up here. Go up here. And then Badoon. A game I'm actually excited for coming out pretty shortly is Star Wars Squadrons, which is going to be on consoles and PC. But that one's going to be it's going to be a starfighter type of game where you go around in your little starships like the X-Wings, Y-Wings, and TIE Fighters, whatnot. You battle each other. And we haven't had a really good game like that. Okay, I do want those. I don't need them, but having more power bombs is something. Yeah. We'll see if we get it on like day release and whatnot. Oh, I forgot to check the fusion suit option when I loaded the game back up. That's all right though, because we're back in gravity suit. Not the worst thing in the world. It's all right. It's all right. All right. Maneuver around him. Nope. Didn't get lucky that time. But yeah, that's a game that I'm pretty excited about. Brothers are pretty excited about that too. And it's one of the more interesting things is it's even though it's a game by EA and whatnot, it's a $40 price tag game, not the usual $60 you would expect from like a AAA company. So I'm like, all right, $40 is pretty doable for a game that could easily be ruined. All right, I do have to be quiet so I can do this section here. Gotta listen for that little klaxon, little beep bop. It's 2. There we go. At least the third one's easier just because it'll start the cutscene once it activates. But at least with like Star Wars Squadrons, like they said that the game's gonna have 0 microtransactions, so you don't need any real money, which is good because considering it's gonna be a multiplayer focused game, like we don't need any more pay to win strategies. had enough of that when you can just outskill your opponents. It'll also feature a single player campaign mode, which is actually pretty cool. And it'll have yeah, because the last one we played was Star Wars Fallen Order, which is actually a really good game. Really surprising in the fact that it was a good Star Wars game from EA. Not surprising because the developers, Respawn Entertainment, have so far made pretty good games. And the game's definitely not perfect. Oh gosh, hang on, I forgot. I'm doing the wrong things in the wrong order here. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'll make it. Okay, found you. Found you. Good old best buddy super missiles. We gotta go back. No! Spit me out this instant. No! The shame. There we go. Alright. So this elevator is the one I wanted to take and should have taken after we defeated Thardus. It was pretty dumb for me to not take this elevator, because it's just right here. Leads me. I could have gotten super missiles much faster. Alright, but we did find them, which is good news. So that means we'll have the 6th artifact. It's a little bit round way of doing it. I'm thinking of going back to Chozo Ruins, because we actually have a good deal of the items now required to go clear out Chozo Ruins. And then we can dive back down, go grab... Thank you. These are unusual places to hiccup, but given the fact that this game is still running, I will take the little victories. Alright, here we go. All the way back through, because we gotta go... Wait, is it this way we gotta go through? I could go back through... Where was this? Where's the... Hang on, I gotta think it should be Research Hydra? Oh gosh, I know it's not... Aether is the one that has the 2, because you go through the bottom. Through the bottom door, so it should be Hydra, so basically going through the front side should be the way of the future. One would hope. One would hope. Alright, and just boost my way through. Alright, I'm hoping because I've defeated these guys before that the door doesn't lock. Don't mind me. Nope, door does lock. Eh. But it's okay. What? Hang on. Hang on. Much better. Don't know why you didn't die the first time. No, don't mind me. Don't. I'm just a tourist. There we go. Pull out the ice beam. Okay, he's not around. Good. Pull out the ice beam again, so we can freeze the turret. Probably gonna need a second missile anyway. Yeah, yellow dot's still on my radar. Nope. Just... Wow, he's frozen for a while. That was impressive. Maybe because he wasn't waking up yet. He wasn't awoken. Here we go. Ba-doop. Door. Hurry up and load. Ain't got no time for this. At least the elevator's active. There we go. There we go. Almost missed the elevator. I should have Ice Beam. This would make the killing of them a little bit easier. Yep. Yep, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, switch to these. Just super missile everything down. Perfect. And then we bounce out of here. Simple and clean. Alright, so now we'll go to Chozo Ruins, through Magmor Caverns, and finish up all the things that are in there in one go. Oh no. Yep, it's okay. Perfect. Just waltz back out here. Alright. Now we'll go through the front entrance, because that is closer to getting to the Chozo Ruins. Perfect. Little bugs, don't you dare touch me. Alright. And just go this way. And then don't use the charge beam. Not on these little guys. Oops. Didn't think it was actually going to be above me. Alright. We've actually made pretty good time. I honestly didn't think we were going to find 3 artifacts in one setting, and we've managed to do it in a little over 30 minutes. So that's not bad at all. Hopefully we find even more, and hopefully none are too deep into Phazon mines if there are in there. We still have to find where Phazon's suit is, though. That's a big thing. Don't know where it is yet. But everything else, I don't need the thermal visor. It should be somewhere before we go diving into the water, but it certainly would make my life a little bit easier if I do grab it before going in that direction. Alright. Don't mind me. Just gonna jump over here and then jump over here so I don't land in the lava. Beautiful work indeed. There we go. That was a big hiccup. The birthday cake artifacts. Indeed. The most precious cake artifact of all. Alright, nope. Nope, I'm actually starting to run low on energy because of all... Because I haven't healed since we last saved. Which was before Thardus, so... Just keep on taking these little hits. That stacks up over time. To be fair, I also want to go this way because we can take out... We want to do the Flagara boss, but we got to make sure we do it in the correct order, because there's a way that you can ruin your life if you try to go backwards through it. But Flagara technically has 2 items on it. You just have to go and do 2 different things to get them. Plus, this way also has a save station, which I can't remember if I've opened or not. There we go. Nope, I have used it. Seems like me to have done that. Alright. Game saved, energy refilled, keep on going. Here we go. The plan is to hopefully get through enough of Chozo Ruins and then park myself at the save station near Flagara so we can take care of that next time round. Because I don't think I can get to Flagara, beat it, and then go grab the second item afterwards. I don't think I can do that. Don't trust my skills that much. Here we go, running an elevator. Grab some more water. Perfect. So here we go, riding the elevator to victory. Alright, so normally you would take that elevator, which would take you rounds towards Flagara after you've defeated it. Hang on a second. That's not... It's not... Yes! Let's take this door. Because we want to go back to the main plaza, and it'll be much easier if we take this way to get to it. Rise! Rise, my beauty! So we have 7 power bombs total. We're actually only missing 1 expansion now. And then that's all the power bombs in the game. Which is not too shabby. Don't think that's really ever happened before. I don't think I've ever collected all 8 of them in a randomizer setting. But it very well could possibly be the case here. Certainly haven't collected every single missile. That would require the missiles being useful. Alright, let's go. There's an item here. Well, alright, I'm gonna grab those then, because that's cost me 5 missiles to reveal them, so I might as well grab it. Refill my missiles. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot more hiccups and whatnot. That's the last thing I do is love the missiles. And just do a little rolly arounds here. Perfect. No Chozo Ghosts, so thankfully, because we haven't done that item yet, so this is a lot easier to go through. Yeah, most of it is just through the emulator. I've been noticing when I'm speed boosting, it hiccups a little bit. But most of it, I think, is because of the driver crashing, and the computer's a little confused as to what it does. Like, it's still working, technically speaking, but I'm like, the computer might need a little reset to get the NVIDIA card back in working order. There we go. Like, it's not a complete strange thing to say that a crash is... Oh, I don't need those. Certainly not worth the... Let me see. Because it's... That'd be another, what, 24 missiles to get to that, to get to the top of there? No, thank you. Yeah, and I'm actually really surprised, like those hiccups are definitely more common, but it's still going, and it hasn't crashed or really done major hiccups. Okay, flamethrower. Not necessary, but I might as well. I would think that's more of age than of you know, something on my end. Just saying. That would be my theory there. There we go. Should get some cybernetic ones. Yes, age. Because I'm certain that she's a year older now, yes. Her vision's slowly fading. To be fair, there it also could be, if your quality setting is set to auto, it could also drop here and there and whatnot. There we go. Because at least as far as like my end, it's still streaming the same output quality. It hasn't, like it hasn't, like I double checked. I'm like it still says it's the same quality level it's outputting, which is always a good. Big trouble. Here we go. Just gotta buy some birthday glasses. Oh, there's Phazon's suit. Hello, sir. Alright, so that was well worth the trip. Nope. Done everything in this section here. Alright, so now we are just looking for the artifacts. We have... Although, I won't say no to the heat visor. If we do find that, I'll grab it. But yeah, the suit was the major item we needed. So we are ready. Although technically speaking, it's a big technical thing, because if I remember correctly, I don't have the I have the ending part skipped, where we don't have to face the Metroid Prime. We just have to defeat Meta Ridley, and then that'll be the end of that game. So technically speaking, I don't need the Phazon suit. However, it does make life a lot easier if we go diving into the Phazon mines, because then we don't have to worry about taking damage once we go through all the Phazon. And believe me, there's a couple sections which wants you to have the Phazon suits just to survive. I don't need to do that jumps. I can just do that. Because the other option is to have, like, 1 billion health tanks. Good, okay. I was worried that shot was going to miss. Was prepared for the worst on that one. No, little bee. Not now. Yep, there's a little bee flying around. Don't want his friendship. Don't need it in my life. He's somewhere. He flew off, I guess, somewhere during the cutscene, essentially. Oh, there he is. Can't follow me in here, buddy. He's trying. He's trying. He's flying somewhere just outside the entrance. I can see him on the radar doing his thing. So we're going to face Flagara pretty much full strength. This is exciting. I don't think I've done this before. Just straight up go for the overkill. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. Oh, interesting. So these are completely immune, unless it's the power beam. That's very interesting. Never got to try that before. To be fair, like, it would be slower to use the wave beam and the ice beam anyway to try to do that. So, but I didn't think it was going to be immune to the plasma beam. That is very interesting. So I know there's a, I think with the incinerator. Or no, I think it's with the very first, the Hive Totem boss, the first mini-boss we ever do. I know those bees are immune to everything but the power beam because you don't have any other beams. But there's a small possibility you could in the randomizer. You could have those. You could have something. But this is the same scenario where you're not supposed to have the things at this stage in the game, so those satellites aren't programmed to take damage from the other shots. It's a very interesting bit of programming they've got. Whereas Stardust is pretty much programmed to take everything. Just some of the nuances of coding and whatnot. Could teach a class on how this all works. That was a little bit too close, if I'm being honest, for my taste, but I'm gonna actually try. Yeah, so see, Flagara is weak to the things there, but not the satellites. Okay, I need you to. There we go. Because I was experimenting around, I had to stun him again. It was necessary. But yeah, so good to know. Pretty much just stick with power beam anyway. Because plasma beam won't do the trick. Not for those satellites, and it takes too long just to switch to the other beam. So yeah, I could have reached... I could have gone through, like, the backside of Flagara's arena here. Because you have to, after you defeat Flagara, to get the other item that's located here. But, if you come back, if you try to go through the back way first before Flagara, the game gets really confused. And sort of glitches out the area. I've done it before. It's not... Like, the flower's there, but... Like... And technically you can grab the item there once you defeat the Chozo ghosts, but then it's like, you can't defeat Flagara, the water still poisons. It's pretty weird. Just one of those things where it's like, well, you can go through the back way if you happen to have Spider Ball and Super Missiles, and then you're good to go. So, if you want to see what item Flagara has, you have to defeat Flagara first. Ooh, an energy tank. Won't say no to that. And then you have to go... Yeah, then you have to go and do the fight. You have to do another fight just to see what the other item is. Okay. So it does have the vines already there. I was curious at when those spawned, and I think it's probably like when the fight starts, if I were to hazard a guess. Here we go. Perfect. Don't... Yes, there we go. Keep on going, little emulator. Keep on going. Oh, I totally forgot. I totally wasn't going to do the Flagara fight. I was going to save that for next time round, but... Seems to be okay. I know there's a trigger at some point where the Chozo Ghosts will spawn. I'm going to reset the room by loading up this room, because it'll deload the room that I just was in. Reset all the bees and whatnot. And this will make sure that I get everything right. Because there were a lot of bees when I made it through the first time. Because it's 4 little hives that you have to worry about. Right, do the super missile tricks here. And then... Bloop. No, not the destroyed war hive. Nope. Just these little things. Just... Nope. Boop. I'm on the spider ball track. That's why it looks a little weird. Unusually high, but I'll take it. Perfect. Should not have been honestly that high up the spider track. It's a very steep slope. Here we go. Just little tricks. Okay, that was a little too close for my taste. Alright, there we go. That's what we want to see. Thank goodness I have the X-ray too. This makes this trick, little item hunting, a little bit easier to work with. Perfect. Got lots of missiles, even though I only realistically need 15. Alright, switch to the X-ray visor. Just a little epilepsy here, switching back and forth. They take a while to spawn and become targetable and killable. There we go, there's a super missile. And a charge shot, so that's all you need. Ba-choom! Perfect. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, there's that guy. Need to find... There he is. The X-ray visor has a limited range as far as, like, showing stuff up on the visor. So you saw me switch to there so I could easily see where he was at. Because he wasn't near me was the problem. Alright. Oh, wave combo. Alright. That I don't mind. That does have a use. More than flamethrower at the very least. Alright. Grab that. And then we'll go towards a save station. We gotta figure out which one we should take. I think that one, the Gathering Hall, because we've got to go up there. It's a combo like the like super missiles. I'm making sure I'm going the right way here. Yeah, so it's a combo, a missile combo, much like the super missile is, but it allows you to basically just do continuous damage to a target with a beam of energy and just make quick work of them. It drains missiles like crazy. It's 10 to activate, I think, and then it's like 1 every half second. True story. Save the game and save time. Yeah, if you have like a bunch of missiles, it's a way to go with it. This is the door I want, way over here. Way over here. But yeah, like, it eats so many missiles when you use it. It's very useful against the Metroid Prime Phase 1 boss specifically, because it wrecks through it pretty quickly. Although the Ice Spreader does as well. Won't say no to those. Flamethrower, unfortunately, not as useful. Just looks cool. But yep, I will call it quits here for today. We got more exploring to do. There's an item in here we never got. There's an item with the spider track at the top there. Then we have this section, which has, gosh, it has 1 item, 2 item, 3, 4 items, I think, total. Just in that section, going through this. There's more rooms after that. But Then there's items 5. I think 6, it's either here or it's in Talon Overworld, but there's definitely a couple items. If they're all artifacts, great. Saves me a bunch of time. If not, we have a couple places through wrecked ship and whatnot to still look for and all that. Because we've got half of them already. Bada bing, bada boom. It's a little glitched out sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Hit the wrong button at the wrong time. It's a classic of mine. But yep, halfway through that, we're only missing, like I said, we're only missing the thermal visor for, as far as progression items is concerned. We've got everything else. Wouldn't mind finding Ice Spreader, though, just cause I can add that to my list of things I do have. But yep, so we'll see. We'll see next time if we can finish the game, because like I said, we only have to defeat Meta Ridley. So, we might be able to finish it next time. We'll see. But I'll be back Thursday. I'll let you guys know, of course, ahead of time. But yep, thanks for coming around. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.